Wrestling has one loyal fan.
Oh, welcome back everybody to another edition of WWE 2K24 Universe Mode. We are very, very close to not only the release of 2K25, but also we're on the road to our next pay-per-view, next PLE, that is the King and Queen of the Ring. Speaking of said event, we're getting started things here tonight with a huge, huge match. The American Nightmare, Cody Rhodes, will go one-on-one with the Intercontinental Champion, Santos Escobar.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring from Atlanta, Georgia, weighing in at 220 pounds, the American Nightmare, Cody Rhodes!
Cody Rhodes starting off the show, and the show will be a big one. We have 4 huge matches for this event tonight. It's an event. We've never had a show with 4 matches on it in this current universe mode. Of course, past universe modes we have, but this is a very special night. We have 3 matches for not only the King of the Ring, but of the Queen of the Ring as well. And then our big main event, a tag team superstar matchup. We have Bobby Lashley and Bray Wyatt, who will go off next week in a King of the Ring tournament matchup, and they will face Solo Sikoa and the World Heavyweight Champion, in Roman Reigns. And here comes the Intercontinental Champion, one of the most winningest superstars in Universe Mode. That man is Santos Escobar.
And his opponent, representing Legado del Fantasma from Mexico City, Mexico, weighing in at 200 pounds, the WWE Intercontinental Champion, Santos Escobar!
Well, something has to give here tonight. Santos Escobar is coming into this match with an 8-1 record. Of course, that one record, that one loss being from Bray Wyatt about, I'd say, a month or a month and a half back here on SmackDown when Bray Wyatt debuted here. But Santos Escobar is still 8-1, but Cody Rhodes is 3-0 here on SmackDown. He is undefeated. And now something has to give. Will Santos Escobar be 8-2, or will Cody Rhodes be given his first loss, courtesy of the Intercontinental Champion, and in doing that, move on in the King of the Ring? One of these men will go off into the quarterfinals. And then next week, we will have Tyler Bate going one-on-one with Seth Rollins. And the winner of that match will face the winner of this match. Let's see who the winner of this match will be. The bell has rung in this huge night of action. Again, four matches here tonight. Matches you do not want to miss. Of course, the other matches on this card is Asuka going one-on-one with Roxanne Perez to move on to the SmackDown Finals in the Queen of the Ring. And one of those women will move on to the actual PLE, the pay-per-view Queen of the Ring. They will punch their ticket to the big event. Well, speaking of big, Santos going for a big move on the apron. DDT! Cody Rhodes' head bouncing off that LED apron. But right now, he's moving back up. No, counter by the champion. And the other King of the Ring match here tonight is Karrion Kross going one-on-one with Big E. Of course, if you don't know this already, if this is your first time watching Universe Mode, why are you here on episode whatever this is, and not episode 1, but nevertheless, 4 guys moved on into the kind of the second round of the King of the Ring. They got buys courtesy of a win over the Bloodline at Survivor Series in War Games. That man is, of course, in the ring right now, Cody Rhodes. The other men are Tyler Bate, Bray Wyatt, and Big E. So we'll see Big E later on tonight in a match against Karrion Kross. Now both Cody Rhodes and Santos back inside the ring here. Look at this. Oh my God. Cody Rhodes got up into, a draped flatliner. And now going to put the hurting onto the Intercontinental Champion. And what a champion Santos Escobar has been. He's been on a ride, that is for sure. And of course, coming off a win from Survivor Series over Ricochet and inputted into the King of the Ring. And he has an opportunity, just like Tommaso Ciampa had that opportunity on Monday Night Raw, is that he can win against Cody Rhodes tonight. Even hell, do the whole thing and move on to the Royal Rumble, become the King of the Ring, and then move on to face Roman Reigns at Royal Rumble. And Santos Escobar could be walking out of Royal Rumble as a double champion. Big splash misses. Cody Rhodes will not make it easy for him though. Is off the ropes now. Goes down into a kitchen sink. And of course, the other men that have qualified for the quarterfinals. Of course, Tyler Bate will face off against Seth Rollins. And Karrion Kross and Big E will be later on tonight. And then the two men that will face off again next week are teaming up today. They're teaming up in the main event. Bray Wyatt and Bobby Lashley. Can they coexist against the Bloodline, Solo Sikoa, and Roman Reigns? Now again, Cody Rhodes putting the hurt onto Santos Escobar in this matchup. And this is a match, a dream match of many, I would assume. Maybe fans of the Universe mode. I mean, I am a fan of Santos Escobar and Cody Rhodes. You know I'm a fan of that. So this is a kind of a low-key dream match, if you will. I do enjoy both men. So this is a match for little old me. Little personal dream match. There's a nice flying forearm. And now off the ropes goes Escobar into the leg drop, brother. And Escobar is not done with the American Nightmare just yet. Escobar trying to get something behind him. I mean, we know that the crowd is, probably 100% behind Cody Rhodes in this matchup. Now off the ropes, or off the turnbuckle, and just throws him like a sack of potatoes. Now goes for the cover. One, no. And Cody, got Escobar up for the vertebreaker. Escobar in deep trouble here. Cody Rhodes seems to be in the driver's seat, but never mind. Now Escobar's got him up. With a gut buster. Just right back up. Gets in perfect position for the Phantom Driver. Goes for the cover. Is Escobar. Could we see Escobar move on? No. Cody Rhodes gets the shoulder up. Well, we've seen this time and time again from Legado. And not only Legado, but the Raw Tag Team Champions, Rey Mysterio and Damian Priest, putting up the LWO. I don't know what kind of transpired between, I don't know if all five of them talked or if maybe there's a war of words to see who has the LW name. Big splash there by the champion. Hopefully we get some answers in the next few weeks here between that, but nevertheless, Cody Rhodes pushes off the champ. But Escobar with a shot through the midsection. Now into the ropes. And shot there. Double feet. And what is this? Look at this. A pedigree from Escobar, from Cody. And he's not done with Escobar. Goes behind Crossroads. And that busts open Escobar. Will that be it for the Intercontinental Champion? 2 and 3. Yes, it will. Cody Rhodes moves on in the King of the Ring.
Here is your winner, the American Nightmare, Cody Rhodes!
And a little extra note there, not only does he move on in the King of the Ring, but he also just defeated the Intercontinental Champion. Well, speaking of champions, the World Heavyweight Champion will be in the main event here tonight. Roman Reigns and Solo Sikoa of the Bloodline to face off against Bobby Lashley and Bray Wyatt.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall, making her way to the ring from Laredo, Texas, Roxanne Perez.
Here we go. We go straight from the King of the Ring to the Queen of the Ring as we see Roxanne Perez, a breakout superstar here on SmackDown, will go one-on-one with the Empress of Tomorrow, the kind of Mad Empress, if you will, Asuka, as she's kind of has this new face paint, new kind of moniker about her. She has this new aura, this new atmosphere about the way she comes to the ring, the way she just kind of moves and stuff like that. And Asuka's maybe a tad more dangerous than we give her credit for in this new persona. But nevertheless, Roxanne Perez will try to win against a former women's champion.
And representing the Kabuki Warriors from Osaka, Japan, Asuka!
Asuka is coming down to the ring, and we always talked about it, but Asuka is just on the cusp of kind of breaking out into that kind of title picture. She is currently 5-2 here on SmackDown. Some of those wins, of course, coming from the Queen of the Ring. But she has a prime chance here tonight to move on to the actual King and Queen of the Ring pay-per-view to work to not only be in the SmackDown finals, but to win the whole damn thing against the Raw finalists and become Queen of the Ring. And it would be a hell of a chance for Asuka to become Women's Champion here again. And what a match it would be if Asuka could win here tonight and then at Queen of the Ring to become Queen of the Ring, to go on to Royal Rumble and face Rhea Bloody Ripley. What a match that would be for the Women's Championship. But here we go. This crowd actually here tonight rooting on Roxanne Perez, Roxy. We'll see how, if that boosts her confidence here tonight. Oh, look at this. Just, the malice towards her opponents are, we've seen it the last match as well from Asuka. She has this new kind of, the paint, I don't know if it kind of unlocks something in a new persona. But she is more dangerous, more malice. Nevertheless, she looks to take out Roxanne Perez here tonight off the ropes into a drop kick. Very nice by Asuka. Roxanne has to be careful here. Asuka is one of the best athletes in WWE. One of the best pure strikers we have in the women's division. So Roxanne Perez, even though she might be a little bit faster than Asuka, a little more agile, she has to be careful of the strikes from the Empress. Rhea Ripley, of course, probably watching this whole tournament go down. She's had her troubles in the past with the likes of Shayna Baszler and Rhea Ripley. And Shayna Baszler will be in the match next week against Shotzi. And that whoever wins that match will face off against the winner of this match at the Queen of the Ring pay-per-view. So can Shayna Baszler defeat Shotzi and try to get back into the title picture, to get her back the championship that she held in this universe mode, and face off against Rhea Ripley one more time at the Royal Rumble. But nevertheless, we're just going back to this arm bar. The arm trapped against the top rope, and just the absolute gravity and the weight of Asuka just adding to the torque of that arm bar. And a big DDT by Roxanne. Now, Roxy with the cover. Whoa. Not even a 1 count. Asuka getting the shoulder up. Now, a shot to the shin here. I think that has to be your game plan when you're Roxy, is to face, if you're facing off against Asuka, to work over those feet, those shins, those knees. The legs are the most dangerous part of Asuka's game. Yo! Just shot right to the midsection. Keep the Empress down here. But the Prodigy going to the outside, and that's not where you want to be. Asuka now using those kicks. And one right to the head. And that's what I was talking about. You do not want to be on the receiving end of any of the strikes from Asuka. You can see Roxy just writhing in pain. Asuka now kind of maybe circling her prey here. Roxy, though, she is not scared. She is fearless right now. Not scared one bit. No sense of fear from, Roxy, as she hits a German suplex on the outside. And a shot. Forearm right to the new painters. We see some of the matches that happened earlier tonight. Trick Williams and Carmelo Hayes get to win in tag team action over The Miz and Mysterio. Chelsea Green gets her first win, big debut over Scarlett. Booker T gets a singles victory over Shane McMahon. Robert Roode, the glorious one, wins over Channing, stacks Lorenzo. And finally, Apollo Crews and Otis get a tag team win over XXXL. Those are the matches that happened earlier tonight. We have 6 matches that happen, but of course, it is a big night. It is a 4-match per featured match card. And there's a big knee by Roxy, but oh, look at that look by Asuka, just trying to intimidate her opponent, trying to send fear down the spine of her opponent. Oh, nice drop kick there by Roxy. No, a shot to the midsection though. Asuka's never out of the match. There's a German suplex folding up Perez like an accordion. Oh, and there's another knee. And then, Roxanne trying to do what she did last match and upset her opponent. She can get a win over Asuka, but Asuka's not making it easy on her. Another German suplex. And now, there's a shot right to the head. Don't know if that connected all that well, but I mean, even just a graze from Asuka is more than enough to put you out. Roxanne back to her feet, shot to the lower back, and brings her back into an uppercut. Roxanne, though, she's going up to the top. Asuka now back inside the ring. Countered by Perez into the Meteora. Now goes for the cover. 1, 2, no. And that was a little closer than the last few attempts, but still just a 2 count. Roxanne, though, she is looking good against Asuka here tonight. Putting in her A+ ability. There's a dragon screw. Leg whip? No, RVD style. That's not dragon screw leg whip. And now another German. Keeps the bridge on. Will this be it for Roxanne? 2, no. But you gotta believe every single shot that Asuka hits is just more and more damage to the body of Roxanne. And look at this. Going for maybe the Asuka lock. Roxanne, is she out of it? Will this be the end of the run for Roxanne? No. I don't know if there was a rope break or Asuka just laughing, taunting at Roxanne. And she wants more damage. I think she probably let go of that Asuka lock because she wants to maybe torture Roxanne Perez in this matchup and show everyone in the SmackDown Women's Division that she means business. She needs to win this whole damn tournament and just wants to rip the arm out of the socket here. Roxanne, though, she has to fight back in this matchup. There's all the octopus lock. Octopus lock by Asuka. No, counter and into the drop toe hold. And there's the opportunity for Perez now. 2K comeback. And now off the ropes into the big clothesline. Into the corner, into the uppercut. Nice combination. Goes for the cover. Is this it? for Asuka. 2, and no. Oh my. What a charge. What a combo. Just the endorphins running by. Oh, what a counter. I was going to say about Roxanne, but now countered by Asuka. I'm going to drag her. Oh. And now just twisting the knee around that second rope here. And now, oh, counter there. And now into, oh my God, what a shot. What a shot by Asuka. Will that be it for Roxanne? 2. Yes, it will. Roxanne gets put away by Asuka. Using those kicks to good measure.
Here is your winner, Asuka!
And Asuka has punched her ticket to the Queen of the Ring, the King and Queen of the Ring pay-per-view. And here is how it looks so far on the Raw side of things. We have Bianca Belair. And next match on Raw will be Trish Stratus versus Becky Lynch. What a main event that will be, of course. The next week on SmackDown, we'll see Shotzi versus Baszler. Here we go. The second of our 2 King of the Ring matches. Here comes a dangerous, dangerous man, Karrion Kross, who put away Finn Balor to get to this matchup. This is going to be a heavy hitting matchup between 2, well, aforementioned heavy hitters. Karrion Kross, known for his strikes, grappling, submissions, and Big E, known for his overwhelming strength. Just the outlandish, just godlike strength. So one thing has to give here tonight. Will it be Big E's power, or will it be Karrion Kross's wrestling ability? But Karrion Kross shows no sign of fear, no sign of intimidation. He is well in his kind of zone. One thing that Karrion Kross kind of thrives in is keeping the match at his pace. Will he do that against Big E here tonight? And one visible thing that we see here tonight is that Karrion Kross will be doing this alone here in this matchup because Scarlett is still recovering from her loss earlier on tonight against Chelsea Green. So we will see if Karrion Kross... To be fair, I don't think Karrion Kross needed Scarlett's help in any of his matches, but I think it's one thing to note, at least, that Karrion Kross is not with Scarlett here tonight. But let's see how he does against this man right here.
And his opponent from Tampa, Florida, weighing in at 285 pounds, Big E!
Big E, the ever-loving Big E. He's just one big ball of energy in and outside of the ring. He brings that energy to the crowd. The crowd is super behind him in this matchup. And people want him to be in the title picture. Can he overcome Karrion Kross here tonight? He has a hell of... There's no ceiling for this man. Big E, charismatic, powerful, has the wrestling ability. He has the connection with the crowd. Here we go. Big E, Karrion Kross, one-on-one. Who will move on in the King of the Ring and get to the quarterfinals? And now Karrion Kross looking for that submission right away, but no, counter by Big E. Gets out of it pretty quickly. Of course, you got to think, will it be the striking ability or would it be the power behind the punches for one of these men? As you see, Big E showing off that power, just throwing around Karrion Kross. Now with the double axe handle right to the big back of Kross. Now, the combination of strikes, no counter by Cross. And there's a knee right to the head of Big E. And a big DDT. We know the history of neck problems from Big E. You gotta think that Karrion Kross did his homework. He is not a stupid man. He's not a dumb man. He comes into the match, every match that he does, with a game plan. He does his homework against his opponents, which I assume why he defeated Finn Balor, former Universal Champion. Of course, Big E, a former WWE Champion as well. Of course, not in this universe mode, but obviously in real life. And now look at this. Oh, the power of Karrion Kross is nothing too short of incredible as well. Oh, the shot right to the back of the knee there from Big E. Gets back to his feet and hits him in the fireman's carry onto the ropes here and drapes him with a stun gun. And now works over the knee. Oh, the shot. There's a striking ability by Karrion Kross using the MMA background. And now Big E, Irish whip. And now big. Oh, belly slam. The belly-to-belly suplex. And oh, talking about power bombs, deadlifting. There's the one into the pin. The sit-up power bomb into the pin, but just a 1 count. The Big E showing off his huge power. And there's a flying knee. Hardly raised knee by Karrion Kross, but I think actually Big E was in the ropes there, but referee Jessica Carr not seeing that just yet. No harm, no foul there as Big E kicks out. Counter there by Big E. And now brings it back into the shoulder tackle. And Karrion Kross now gets caught with a submission by Big E. Don't usually see Karrion Kross on the receiving end of a submission, but I think Big E maybe needs to bring out a little bit more in his bag of tricks here. Big E now going to bring Kross to the corner. Head bouncing off the top turnbuckle. And now shot right to the knee again. Big E looks like to be working over the left knee of Karrion Kross. And look at this big time suplex. The exploder suplex by Karrion Kross. That's not it. Kross wants more damage onto Big E. Speaking of belly-to-belly suplexes, this one had a little more oomph in it. A little receipt for Big E. Now just these hammer fists. And now, oh, elbows right to the forehead of Big E. And now Kross brings Big E to the corner. The same corner that Big E brought him earlier on in the match. A big Beal by Kross. And once again, Kross gonna bring him to the same corner. And look at this. Oh, dragon screw right into the kind of figure four with trapping the knee. Just doing more and more damage. And of course, Big E doesn't wear any knee pads, so just more and more damage to that knee. And now look at this. Gunridge suplex is deadlifting. Rolls through another one. The second one just throws him on the second one. And now hits him with the cover. 2, no. Kross maybe a little frustrated, but he is now powering up apparently. And Kross with another DDT. And Big E trying to get back to his feet here. But oh, now just Kross is choking Big E. Come on, Jessica, get in there. Get him out of that. Thank you. And Kross. Oh, wait a minute. Kross. Oh, what's gonna happen here? Oh my God! A forearm, an elbow to the back of the neck. And then, is that gonna be it for Big E? 2, and it is. Karrion Kross with a dangerous elbow to the back of the neck.
Here is your winner, Karrion Kross.
And just like that, Karrion Kross moves on to the quarterfinals. Showing his dangerous moves. And just like that, Big E is out of it. Well, it's time for our main event, but before that, we'll just check the brackets real quick. Cody Rhodes and Karrion Kross have moved on. So Rhodes awaits the winner of Rollins and Bate, and Kross awaits the winner of the match next week between these two men. And there he is, Bray Wyatt, who tonight, of course, I'll reiterate again, is teaming up with the man that he will face next week in the King of the Ring, Bobby Lashley. And this all happened because Bobby Lashley defeated Solo Sikoa into getting into the second round. Solo Sikoa would attack Bobby Lashley after the match. And of course, with Bobby Lashley's history with Roman Reigns.
And his partner from Colorado Springs, Colorado, weighing in at 273 pounds, the almighty Bobby Lashley.
It's been very sporadic, but the kind of history between Roman Reigns and Bobby Lashley in universe mode, this universe mode, the SmackDown brass found it pretty easy, pretty easy to put this match together. So Roman Reigns and Solo Sikoa, I think for the first time ever in universe mode, except for of course War Games, will be in a tag team matchup. Just the two of them. So a big time main event here as Bobby Lashley and Bray Wyatt will go off against the Bloodline. Of course, Tornado tag team rules apply in Universe 1 whenever we can do it, except for proper tag team championship matches when they are not no holds barred or whatever, no false count anywhere. But here comes the Bloodline. Solo Sikoa.
And at a combined weight of 550
So just the pomp and circumstance. Look at this by Solo Sikoa and Roman Reigns. It seems like they know they run the yard here on SmackDown. They have a little more pep to their step. Of course, they may be channeling their inner Usos as well. Of course, the Usos, part of the bloodline in the Universe mode as well. And the Usos are, actually doing pretty good in terms of, tag team records. They are 4-2 here on SmackDown. And a lot of teams are actually doing really good. So the Succession, who are the tag team champions, kind of have to look out for the rising superstars here. But nevertheless, this match is started. Some tornado tag team rules apply here. And now, that's all of them, I should say. But Solo Sikoa work over Bray Wyatt. Bobby Lashley finally getting his hands on Roman Reigns in this matchup. After, I think Roman Reigns getting his hands on Bobby Lashley because Bobby Lashley and Roman Reigns won a tag team match several months back. And Bobby Lashley would attack Roman Reigns after the matchup, signaling that he's coming for that World Championship. But you're a nuggy from Roman onto Bray. Another match that I would love to see. Bray Wyatt, Roman Reigns for the World Championship. It very well could happen if Bray Wyatt defeats Bobby Lashley next week. Now, you have to think, what's the kind of strategy you come into this match? Obviously, you want to win the match. That Bray Wyatt and Bobby Lashley are still a team, and they want to win the match, not only themselves, but to kind of take a chip off the old shoulder of the bloodline. But do you let the other guy get beaten up a little bit just so they kind of get weakened for your match next week? Or I don't know what the kind of right call is for either Bray or Bobby. But nevertheless, just the power of Bobby Lashley picking up Solo Sikoa. There's a pin by Bray. 1. No. A pin by Bobby. 1, 2. No. Right now, the team of Bray and I was gonna say Bobby, but Bray and Bobby kind of were in the driver's seat. But Roman Reigns, looking for a clothesline. No. Counter there by Lashley. And there's a counter by Bray for the bear hug of Solo Sikoa. This is a big opportunity for Solo Sikoa as well. You have 3 big-time main eventers here in Roman Reigns, Bray Wyatt, and Bobby Lashley. And Solo Sikoa can kind of be the black sheep of the matchup, can kind of turn some heads, or kind of be the one to open some eyes here. And maybe he is kind of next in line to be for that main event push, but right now he's been eliminated by the King from the King of the Ring by Bobby Lashley. So right now maybe his time is just not right now, but maybe in the imminent future. Second rope senton, big boy senton by Bray. And Bobby Lashley showing off his power again onto Solo. Big time suplex by Wyatt. And now Lashley picking up Solo just right across the top rope. And for the time being, they're coexisting in this matchup. I think for at least this week, the kind of, not really animosity, but kind of the pride between these two superstars kind of put it on the back burner, but trying to put a little dampering on the bloodline. That's what they're hoping for here tonight. Going for a quick cover. 1 to no. And now back to back, just non-stop moves. There's a clothesline. Down goes Sikoa again. Now the match spills to the outside here. Headbutt by Samoan. Samoan doing a headbutt. No way, dude. Gosh. Sidewalk slam. And Solo Sikoa, actually busting open Bray Wyatt from that snake eyes onto the apron. Roman Reigns getting the shoulder, or getting the knees up from that senton. And now, Solo breaking up that move. Lashley going over Sikoa now. And there's a Samoan drop by Lashley onto a Samoan. You see Bray bringing or whipping Roman into the steps. Now Those two are fighting on the outside as Lashley and Sikoa are on the inside. Big time power slam by Roman. Big time STO by Lashley. And now, oh, Sister Abigail on the outside. And oh, the street cutter. The Osaka street cutter by Lashley. And no, Sikoa gets the shoulder up. And the Bloodline are in dire straits in this matchup. Roman Reigns and, oh, Solo. Speaking of Solo, into the spear, no counter by Solo. What a counter by Solo into the knee. And now, there's a Samoan spike. Down goes Lashley. Bray Wyatt's right there to break it up, though. Good timing by good timing by Wyatt, I should say. Now into the corner. You know, a big time clothesline. Roman Reigns, he's trying to get into the action here. Big time leg drop. Oh, a little miscommunication there by the Bloodline, but nevertheless, oh, big shot there by Roman. And Roman trying to fire himself up here. He wants to put damage onto Lashley for hitting him all those months back. The cheap shot, but no. Lashley gets out of the corner. Oh. Solo Sikoa working over Bray Wyatt here. And look at the power of Lashley. Lashley did this to Solo. Oh, but just throws Roman. As we see, he's going to go right after Solo now. But Solo, oh, a shot to the midsection by Lashley. Now gets him up. Lashley with a military press. And a free fall. Oh, and Bray Wyatt just headbutted Roman and I think busted him open. And now just the iron claw. The claw by Bray. Will Roman Reigns tap out here? Roman Reigns, I think, is he out? No, he's grasping at his face and a big boy senton. And now, combination of moves from Bray and Bobby. And now, Solo trying to regain some sort of semblance of breath here as both Lashley and Wyatt work over Reigns. Big time suplex. Now float over. 1, 2, no. Just a 1 count. Solo gets out of the ring to regroup a little bit. Roman now gets the counter onto Bray. And now big back body drop onto Lashley from Sikoa. Now Lashley turns, Wyatt turns his attention. There's a DDT onto Sikoa. So for pretty much probably 80% of this matchup, Lashley and Wyatt have been getting the better of the Bloodline. And they have to get back into this match. Big belly-to-belly throw by Lashley. And there's Roman Reigns trying to get the better of Wyatt. There goes Sikoa once again to the outside. And now Wyatt with just a suplex into a throw. And Roman Reigns now picks him up. And going for the corner, a little bit of snake eyes. Goes for the cover. 1, 2, no. And there's a gator roll into the crossface from Lashley. And Roman Reigns just throwing down some bombs onto the Bray Wyatt's face. And another suplex. Oof. And now Sikoa's busted open. So 3 out of the 4 combatants in this matchup are now busted open with a crimson mask. And now donned with a crimson mask, and will it be 4 out of 4? And now Lashley just throwing around Solo Sikoa on the outside here. As you see, right into the steps goes Sikoa. And now just Roman Reigns putting the stomps onto Bray Wyatt here. Now it goes for just more punches in the face. The already cut open wound. And now Lashley, oh, gets cut with a neck breaker. Welcome to the ring. Here's a neck breaker. No. Here's for the cover is Roman Reigns. No. Just a 2 count leg drop by Sikoa. And now this is the Bloodline's time to try to get back in this matchup. But, oh, there's The stun gun and another throw by Wyatt. Now Roman, just gets the better of Lashley, and now with the cravat, and no, counter there, and Wyatt, another military press, free fall. And there's a gourd buster. What a power, the power, oh my God, of Lashley. Just picking up Sikoa like he's not 250 pounds. And there's a DDT by Reigns. Sikoa gets it again over the top rope, just draped over. Big time back suplex. Lashley is killing it in this matchup. There's a cover there. Wyatt, oh boy. Wyatt has Sikoa up into the back suplex. Onto the apron. And now there's a sleeper hold on the outside. Lashley, he's going to talk to the crowd, but Roman Reigns, that gets him time to kind of recover a little bit. Oh, speaking of recovery, never mind, because that's a big time power bomb by Lashley. Now going up to the top. Don't usually see him go a little high fly here, but there's a shoulder charge. A shoulder tackle from the top. Big time clothesline by Wyatt. And that was close, but Lashley almost pinned the world champion. I keep wanting to say WWE champion. And Lashley now, throws Roman into Solo Sikoa. Maybe that's all he could have done from that position, but Bray Wyatt now going to make his way back inside the ring. And now, counter by Roman. With a chop block, takes down the knee. Goes for a quick cover. 1, 2, no. And Solo, now the Bloodline trying to get back in this match once again. And there's an elbow. Sends down Lashley with another leg drop. Is Sikoa. And now, looks like they're firing off on all cylinders right now. The Bloodline. Into the corner goes Lashley. You see some shoulder tackles. And now Roman, he's got Bray where he wants him. Into the spear. Spear by Reigns, and that could be it. No! Lashley counters Sikoa, and that gives him enough time to break up the pin. Sikoa with another leg drop. Into the corner goes Bray, and now big time scoop and a slam. There's another Samoan spike, and that could be it for Lashley. 2, no. 2 Samoan spikes is not enough to put away Lashley. And there's an elbow. Spear, and Roman Reigns now is there to break it up. That could have been it for Solo. And now, another claw! Will this be for Roman? And no, I think maybe Solo broke it up a little bit, but Solo can now go for him. Just high velocity elbow? Oh no, shoulder, I mean. Nevertheless, Bray Wyatt and Lashley working well together as a tag team, at least in Tornado tag team rules. And another chop block, this time by Solo. And now scooping a slam from Lashley. Solo with a few headbutts to the shoulder. And now off the ropes into another spear. Could that be it? Reigns. Solo's right there though. We could have seen Lashley easily put away Roman Reigns after that spear, but oof. Solo was there to save the day for Roman, at least for now. And now just putting the hurt onto Bobby Lashley here. And now working together is Roman Reigns and Solo. And now look at this, big time slam. And that could be it. Solo working over Bray Wyatt here, and that is it. The Bloodline get a victory here over Bray and Lashley after them two kind of got the better of them.
Your winners, Roman Reigns.
It does not matter.
Sikoa.
It does not. Please, Samantha. It is not what happens in the match. All that matters is what happens after, and the record books will say the Bloodline are the victors. But next week, the two that just lost will face off one-on-one. Bobby Lashley will go one-on-one with Bray Wyatt, but that's not the only King of the Ring matchup. We have one more next week. It will be Tyler Bate going one-on-one with Seth freaking Rollins. I hope you guys enjoyed this episode of SmackDown. I will see you on Monday Night Raw.